So while we have very high approval ratings for Donald Trump right now in polling based on his response to the crisis, people appear to like Donald Trump and his response, even though it doesn't go nearly far enough and there really isn't anything in concrete yet. Part of the reason why people are happy with Trump in this moment is because there is no actual opposition to him. Joe Biden, who was supposed to be the nominee, he's the presumptive nominee anyways, he's been completely absent for the past 2 days. Since he won those 3 states on Tuesday, he's been nowhere. And he's barely even tweeted about anything. So let me show you what Bernie Sanders, before I show you something Joe Biden recently tweeted about, the one thing he has done, which is not good, but we'll get to that. Let me show you Bernie Sanders. He has an entire emergency response to the coronavirus pandemic. So it's detailed. I mean, there's a video address let's see this, an hour long video address. He's doing another live stream tonight. It's Friday right now. He's doing a live stream tonight. Again, a roundtable discussion about the virus and the response. Then he has a whole breakdown here. Empower Medicare to lead healthcare response. Establish an emergency economic crisis finance agency to manage the economic crisis. Look at detailed response here. Create an oversight agency to fight corporate corruption and price gouging. And he's also, I don't have the link here, but he's also right now raising money for 5 different charities that are doing good work during this pandemic using his email list. So using Bernie's massive email list and text messaging contacts, he's messaging out to everybody to donate to 5 charities right now that are helping in this pandemic. Joe Biden, here's something Joe Biden tweeted today. I am calling on every CEO in America to publicly commit now to not buying back their company stock over the course of the next year. As workers face the physical and economic consequences of the coronavirus, our corporate leaders cannot cede responsibility for their employees. Oh, yes, CEOs, you must publicly commit to not buying back your company stock for the next year. He can't even go far enough to say forever. Just the next year. Yeah, CEOs. The one thing about CEOs that we all know is that they're honest. Very honest people. When they commit something publicly, they stick to it. Just like his good friend Mike Bloomberg, who has endorsed Joe Biden. Here's what Mike Bloomberg did. Story broke just minutes after Joe Biden tweeted this. From Mara Barrett here of NBC. Mike Bloomberg is scrapping his plan to fund an independent expenditure campaign to support the Democratic nominee. Instead, he's laying off his staff and transferring only $18 million to the DNC. I say only because that's nothing for Michael Bloomberg. Michael Bloomberg had promised to employ people that worked for his campaign up until November, regardless of if he won the nomination or not. Publicly, Michael Bloomberg said that. You will have a job up until the end of the year. And now what's happening? Scrapping that idea. All those people in the middle of a crisis, out of a job, not getting paid. But, he'll send the DNC a bribe of $18 million. CEOs, honest and trustworthy. And guess what? They all back Joe Biden. Another honest and trustworthy man who lied again and again and again during the debate. This is why even if Joe Biden evolves his platform to maybe include some of Bernie's ideas, how could anybody possibly trust Joe Biden on his word? He lies all the time, and the people that back him lie all the time. So look, I'm going to continue having videos discussing what people should do at this point. Keep in mind, I know it's long shot, but Bernie could still win the primary. Half the states haven't voted, but he would have to dominate all the upcoming states. There's no more voting states, I believe, for at least 3 more weeks. So it's still a while until we see any of those primaries. Anything is possible. But it's just amazing that Joe Biden, who was supposed to be, who's the presumptive nominee, is nowhere to be found in this time where leadership is needed most to expose the Trump administration and how they are not going far enough.